We're in New York City, got the Trump flag out. We're about to meet up with Savannah Craven, and already getting some reactions, some stares, especially from the mask wearers. I mean, they must hate me. But like, come on, you're still wearing a mask? It's like, get over it already. Let's move on. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with Savannah Craven, and it's a very special video because what birthday is it for you?
21.
That's right, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hope you're having a great year so far. And we're out here in Times Square with the Trump flag, talking to people about who they want to vote for in the 2024 election. Joe Biden or our boy, Donald Trump. So let's see what happens. How do you think today's gonna go?
I think it's going to go pretty well. I think there's some secret conservatives out here.
We just gotta find him, so let's see what happens. And if you want to find her on TikTok, search Savannah Craven and go subscribe to her there. Smash that follow button as many times as you possibly can. That's right.
So we are out here in Times Square with the beautiful...
I have to say my name.
Say whatever you want.
Culture.
Culture, yes. So the question is, how do you think that Joe Biden is doing as a president?
Oh, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't pay attention. I choose not to.
You would say what?
Get in the camera. Get in here.
He's doing a job. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen anything being done about the climate change situation, but like, I like to just keep my mouth shut when it comes to politics.
Yeah. Do you think that, like, I mean, do you know of anything that Biden's done that's like made you think, oh, that's like something that stands out, good or bad?
They got me. No.
Okay. Well, who would you vote for in 2024?
Do it like.
Sure. So maybe Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis. You know who that is?
I'm not familiar with that name.
He's the governor of Florida.
People say, like, oh, you know, because she's a black woman. Listen, I'm a black woman. That bitch is not doing a good job, honey.
I don't think.
I agree.
I just see a lot of the stuff that's like done and said about like jails and stuff that I don't agree with when it comes to her. But I honestly like, what is the word? I'm a little bit tipsy, so I can't remember the word.
No worries, girl.
What is like you? Is it not Democrat, not Republican, but like
Independent? Is that what you are?
Yeah, pretty much. So I kind of just like not for Trump because of like certain things.
What certain things?
A lot of the blatant like racism and just discrimination is just not my thing.
What did he say that was racist?
He literally refers to like people of color as like the blacks or, oh my God, the African Americans. And I'm just like,
What is he supposed to call us? We're black, right?
people of color, just like I don't know, the way that he's just weird. He's a weirdo.
He is a little weird. I would agree with you.
I don't agree with like the stuff that he says about his own daughter, like talking about his daughter as like a boisterous woman and that he would love to get with her. So I'm just like,
I would say I think it's a little weird when Biden said that if you don't vote for me in 2020, you're not black. What do you think about that?
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Then you ain't black.
Then you ain't black.
I see, like, that is weird. And you see, that's why I don't really take a side, because politics just gets super messy. For me, I'm just like, I don't fuck with it at all. Very much independent. I'm just like, whoever says something that stands out is who has my vote. I'm not, not necessarily Democrat, not necessarily Republican, but I'm just like, whoever has views that like relate to mine, they have my vote.
Okay, so if you had to choose between Biden or Trump, based on what you know, who would you choose?
Biden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
That was fun.
Want to interview me?
Sure.
I wouldn't get that guy.
Here, hold on.
He's a
Sit up.
recording?
Yeah, sit up.
Okay,
sit up.
okay.
He's a crook.
Hold on.
I don't want
All right.
there now.
But you said you wanted to say something.
No, we're done. He's a crook in
How is he a crook?
many ways, but I'm not going to get into
Can you name one? Just one.
a lot.
Just one.
Couldn't even begin.
Just one. Just name one. I want to know one.
Well, you can look at the stuff down in
Documents.
the documents, yeah.
What documents?
Well, listen, I'm not going to get into it. A few beers, I could, if you get me tomorrow, I could go right through it. But I'm not going to do it anymore.
Well, I mean, calling someone a crook is like, I mean, that's a big name. So I feel like you should be able to back it up if you're going to call him a name.
Back it up, but right now.
Just one. Just one.
I got me wrong.
If he's so bad, just tell me just one thing.
You're the one who called us out. You said you wanted to.
Tell me one thing.
All right, we're done.
Where are you from?
We're done.
Okay, we're done.
We get paid zero from the Trump campaign. We do this because we believe in it.
We're millionaires.
We do this because we believe in it. Wow. That's right. God bless Trump. So this guy calls us over for an interview. We start to interview him, and then he bails.
Yeah, he couldn't give me one reason why Trump's a crook. I mean, if you're gonna call someone a crook, you should be able to back it up. That's a pretty big thing. I mean,
You can't just go around calling people crooks. You can't just do that. You can't do that. And then they can't name one thing.
Not one thing.
It's disgusting. Chicas guapas. God bless Trump. God bless Trump.
I am here with the wonderful
Mike Logan.
Yes. And we're out here in Times Square. So I'm going to ask you, what do you think about Joe Biden?
He's our president. I respect him. I honor him, because he's put over top of us, Joe Biden is our president. What else? I don't know.
So you would say you're like a Biden supporter?
I don't think I'm more of a government supporter. Presidents are like stepdads. They mean well, but they don't always do well.
Do you think that Joe Biden is doing a good job so far?
By good job, what do you mean?
Do you think that he's made the country a better place since taking office?
Has any president made the country a better place?
Yeah, but I'm asking like specifically Biden.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I really don't know a lot of his policies, but I know the American people isn't happy with him. Me, I'm not specifically super into politics. I mean, I did vote, but yeah.
Yeah, why didn't you vote?
No, I said I did.
Oh, you did vote. Who did you vote for?
I voted for Biden.
Why? What? Name like one or two top things that you were like, he gets my vote over Trump.
Because you only got one or two.
But why Biden?
Why Biden? Why Trump? Why anybody,
But why pick him over Trump? What did Trump not do, or what did he do that made you not want to vote for him for a second term?
So I'll say this. I'm more of a person who is into character more than I am into policies.
You think Biden has character?
I like his character more than, like when you take those tests for work and they ask you, would you rather steal or beat somebody up? You have to pick one. So I don't, Biden was just a choice.
Okay, so other than character, what is one of your like favorite policies of Biden's?
Oh, you really expose him right here. Oh man, these are a lot of questions.
Do you like that he's a pro-abortion Catholic?
Pro-abortion? I'm not in favor of abortion.
So why would you vote for someone that is in favor of abortion if you're not for abortion?
I'm not for racism either.
Neither am I, but I mean, Biden's pretty racist. He told the American people that if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
And you ain't black.
That's pretty racist.
But I mean, once you once you put stuff up against each other, it's like, what do you really think is more racist?
I think Biden's more racist. He said that he didn't want his kids on the school bus because he didn't want his kids growing up in a racial jungle.
And Trump doesn't want people in this country because of their heritage.
What policy did he ever say that?
No, I didn't say policy, but he did say it.
When did he say that?
Keep the Mexicans out?
He said keep the illegal immigrants out. They're not just from Mexico.
Okay. No.
They are coming through the Mexican border.
Verbatim, the Mexicans. That's what he said.
When did he say that?
Oh.
Just tell me one time.
He said what?
Like, when did he say that?
Like, when did he say it?
Yeah, like, where was he? When did he say those exact words?
During his whole campaign. That's
so weird. I don't remember him ever saying that.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
There's a bunch of footage of it. Oh, snaps.
Okay. All right. So if you were going to vote in 2024 and it was between Biden and Trump, who would you vote for?
If I was going to vote, what are you going to vote for?
I'm going to vote for Trump if it's Trump versus Biden.
I mean, that's preference. I mean, I'd probably vote for Biden again.
Yeah, you think he did a good job making, try to make Roe v. Wade into law, killing people in Afghanistan?
These questions are very like psychology. You ever been to the psych ward?
No, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
A lot of questions are like a downward slope.
It's just a simple question. Who would you rather vote for in 2024?
Who would I rather vote for? I'd rather not vote, but since I'm supposed to vote, I'd rather vote for Biden.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not even a super political person at all. I'm actually a stand-up comedian, so we really don't care too much about politics until it comes to material.
You care about money?
No.
Like making money?
Do I care about making money? To feed my family, yeah, but it's not why I do what I do.
Yeah. What do you think about like the inflation?
Inflation in what? Inflation's everywhere. Like, it's just like the times. Inflation always has to go up. Money has to go up because the times go up,
We are at the red stairs here in Times Square with the Trump flag, and we're going to go right to the top and wave it because it's always fun to bring your flag to Times Square and trigger these liberals. So we're here in top of Times Square. I'm going to try to start a cheer here. You ready? 4 more years. 4 more years. All right, that one didn't work. Someone said shut up. All right, we'll go louder this time. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. What's the one they said about Hillary? What did they say about
her
Hillary?
up.
Oh yeah, lock her up. Lock her up. What else could we say? Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, that one.
Should I give it FJB?
No, don't say that. It's not PG.
All right. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, liberals, he's coming back. You weirdo Democrats. Abortion is murder. Abortion is murder. Pro-choice is the wrong choice. That's right. You want to take a photo with the flag? Yes. You like the flag? Yes. No, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Are you a Trump supporter?
You like Trump?
Yes, but I like
Oh, she likes the dogs.
But she likes dogs. Okay, you get the dogs too. You get the dogs.
I like dog.
Yeah, go get the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, you can pick it up. Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Where are you from? Romania.
Oh, love.
Oh, sorry.
Don't steal my dog. Don't bring my dog to Romania with you. She wants the flag too. Hell yeah, here we go.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, she wants it all over.
This is the American dream right here.
She's living the dream right here.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
Yes. Okay,
We
queen.
went this way. All right, let's go.
Work.
I'll put the hat in the front. Make America great again, people. We're gonna do it again for the 3rd time.
Hi. Would you date a trans woman? Are trans women women?
What?
Are trans women women?
Yeah, it's up to them if they want to be.
So would you date a trans woman?
Personally, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because
You don't like women?
I do. But
But if a trans woman is a woman, why wouldn't you date a trans woman?
I have a girlfriend.
If she was trans, would you date her?
I already have a girlfriend.
Oh.
For another girlfriend.
Okay, so are trans women real women?
They're trans women.
Right. Are they women?
Between women and trans women.
But they're women though, right?
They are women, but they're not binary, biological women.
What is a woman?
Someone who was born with female reproductive organs.
Okay, so if someone is not born with female reproductive organs and then they transition to being a woman, how would they not be a woman then?
What do you mean? They can't have kids?
Well, a lot of women can't have kids.
Yeah, but they were born with the reproductive organs. They didn't go out and get them.
So trans women are not women then?
They're trans women.
Would you date a trans woman?
No, it's just not my cup of tea.
Why not? What about a trans woman would you not like?
Because I want to have kids and have a family. I can't do that with a trans woman.
Oh, what if you could?
I can't. So, no.
Anything else about trans women that kind of turns you off?
No. I just want to have a family, and can't do that with trans women.
God.
Excuse me, can I ask you a quick question for YouTube?
No, sorry.
Where are you from?
No.
Where are you from though?
Paris.
Oh, Paris. Okay. Oui. Nice to meet you. All know. Is that what they say? We?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yes.
Yeah, we, whatever.
Say
Bonjour.
bonjour.
Bonjour. Hey, where are you from?
I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Okay, so how's the water?
I'm gonna be real with you. They be lying and they poison it to kill everybody.
Probably. Do you trust our government?
No.
All right, let me ask you a question on a serious note.
Alright.
Do you consider a trans man to be a man?
No.
You
no,
don't?
and neither do a trans woman. If you're a guy going to a girl, look at your feet, first of all. If you're a girl going to a guy, how's that period every month? Like, that shit's never gonna go away. Like, y'all can stay here and do this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like I have nothing against gay people, but when you come out of character and do too much, chill. Like, these gay men be trying to fight females, trying to get uteruses and shit. Bro, us as females go through too much pain for y'all to sit here and try to have a baby. Like, fuck out of here. Let me cut your balls every month. How about that? Like, this shit, like, is bugging. And I fuck with the flag. It's Trump forever.
I was about to ask you, Trump or Biden?
Trump, when everybody finds that out, they're gonna be pissed as shit.
That's right.
They're gonna be real mad.
What's your name?
My name is Nikki Francis.
Are you like I'm Adam Francisco. Are you like a celebrity?
I'm a big influencer, yeah.
You are?
I am.
What's your biggest platform?
TikTok.
How many subs you got?
200,000 followers.
Yo, she's almost twice as big as you, Savannah. Oh, shit. You're definitely bigger than me. I'm at like 50,000.
You'll get there.
So you want to shout your name out?
My Instagram is MaryJane._.official. It's MarijAne.
Awesome. Great to meet you.
Of course.
And how long are you here for?
New York?
Yeah.
I'm here till I'm rich.
So you're staying here?
Yes, I'm gonna stay here.
Are you single? You're really fun.
I will let you know.
Have you ever dated a Mexican guy before?
That's all I ever date.
Have you ever dated a Jewish Mexican before?
No.
Have you ever dated a disabled Mexican Jew before?
No. What's up with the Jews, bro?
That's me. No, that's all me. I'm a Mexican Jew and disabled. So you should really broaden your horizons.
Where's he disabled at?
I have kidney failure. Yeah, for real. Yeah, look.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm serious. I'm technically disabled, but I'm like really also very able to too. You know what I'm saying?
You're very positive for somebody with something going on.
I mean, look at my guns. Look at my guns. Sun's out, guns out, right?
Boy, I was about to look at your pocket like you got a gun out here.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, sun's out, guns out. Well, it's great to meet you.
Of course.
We'll hit you up. Have a good night. That was so unexpected. This is why I do love New York, is because you meet so many characters. This is like the center of the universe. So I hate to say this, but God bless Times Square. Fuck.
Cool. I am doing an interview on, the governor said now they want Times Square to be a gun-free zone.
It already is, though.
It is. So I'm going around asking people in Times Square how they feel about it.
All right.
Can I get you on video? Yeah.
I got you on video, bro.
Perfect.
Hold on, let me get my mic out too, because I'm gonna share my own response.
Of course. So I'll ask you a question and just answer how you feel.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right, let's go.
So Governor Hochul's made Times Square a gun-free zone for legal drugs. How do you feel about that? What do you have to say about that?
So, from my understanding, New York is already pretty much a gun-free area, including Times Square, and laws don't apply to criminals. So, at the end of the day, if people want to bring guns here and they're bad guys, they're going to bring guns here. And what's going to happen is there's going to be no good guys with guns here, because law-abiding citizens who, could stop a bad guy with the gun are not going to be able to, because it's a gun-free zone and they'll actually follow the laws. That's all I got to say about that, man.
Follow me. Leroy Press. You'll see if you're a Trump guy, you'll see my shit all over the place.
Awesome.
Leroy Press on Instagram and Viral News NYC on Twitter.
Sweet.
You probably just see. Let me show you my video that I just had.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh your ass off when you see it.
If ever you want to do more content together, let me know. I'm in New York now.
Are you in? What do you do?
I just do this. I just do a lot of Trump flag waves, interview
good
people
shit.
on the street.
Good shit. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna see this. Remember this?
Oh, I saw this
That's
on the.
mine. Yeah, that's mine.
This went viral. This
Viral,
is
completely viral. Yeah.
the pro-choice. No, the vegans.
Vegans. That's who I am.
Right, he was eating meat in front of the vegans.
Yeah, that's my video.
Wow.
And then all the videos of people getting arrested during the sit-ins, during the mandates.
Deandra, that's the girl I was telling you about.
Yeah,
She got
Deanna.
arrested.
Yeah.
Deanna, that's her name. Yeah. See?
So all the videos that went viral of mine. So
I just saw her today.
Yeah.
With Rudy Giuliani and Cara Castro Nueva.
Yeah, Cara.
Yeah.
They all know. I'm telling
They
you.
were out on Long Island today for the fundraiser.
Yeah.
Sweet. Great to meet you, man.
Good meeting you, sweetie.
You want to interview her too?
Sure. Much better.
Here, hold this.
All right.
So when I raise my finger to speak loud,
Yeah.
we're rolling. So Governor Hochul and Mayor Adams made Times Square a gun-free zone for legal guns. How do you feel about that?
I think it's ridiculous because the thing is that criminals don't follow laws. So you're trying to make something illegal for people that are already going to follow the law, and criminals don't follow laws. So you think that's just going to stop guns from entering Times Square? It's ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense. And we see this all over the country. The gun-free zones, places that are saying, you're not allowed to carry a weapon to protect yourself, they're the places with the biggest issues and the biggest crime. And so it's very hypocritical. It's funny because these are the same people that want to protect themselves with guns. And yeah, I just think it's silly.
Let's go.
What? Oh, Trump, tell us like what you need for. Oh, Trump, I'm trying to tell what you see, though. KYNG, you don't even know me, well. He told me to freestyle, I don't even know you, though. Like, fuck you. I don't even know you. Can't trust you. Don't even show you. Don't know what I'm saying. I'm supposed to. Like, can you see me though? I got shine, look, you P my go. KYNG, they call me for my mind though. Turned up in the city, they'll go mine though. Oh, hey, honcho. Oh, that's mine, bro. Oh, Noski. Smoke on Zoski. Getting Rostitos. Yeah. Right now I see you with your girl though. He said right about Trump, I don't even know, bro.
If I catch his ass, put him in the trunk. Give it to my brother's one.
What do you think about our current President Biden?
I think he's all right, but he wasn't as better as Donald Trump.
Yeah. What do you?
Donald Trump was better.
Why was he better? What policies did you like?
Straight. He was honest. He did what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But he had to do. He wasn't afraid of nobody.
Right. And what kind of turns you off about Biden? Like, is there something specific that he's done?
Makes promises that he never keeps. Like he said, he was going to help the poor and homeless. He never did. He never.
Never did.
Never did.
So, who would you vote for in 2024?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
Sounds good. It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
How's it feel? Right?
I feel not black because I didn't vote for Biden.
That's right.
And I'm okay with that.
Do you ladies like our flag?
Yeah, I like it.
You like Trump?
Yep.
Oh shit, Savannah, here, we gotta hit this girl.
What do you like about him?
Here.
What do I like about Trump? What do you like about him?
I don't even know him.
You don't know him?
I mean, I do know who he is, but I don't know what he does.
Oh, did you think you...
American. I'm not even American.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's awesome. So, you're obviously in America. You think America's pretty cool. What are your favorite things about this country?
Sheesh. I don't know, actually. I just got here, so... Don't know. I just like Candace Owens.
Do you like Candace Owens? I actually know Candace Owens. I represent her organization, Blexit America.
Yeah, I think she's so cool. Yeah. She's like, wow.
She's amazing. Yeah, you should check out Be Like Candace. It's a rap song that I made. It's all about her crushing, the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions. They're very bad influences for young women.
I know. Yeah. I always watch her Instagram. It's so cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, so nice to meet you.
We're gonna wrap up the Times Square portion of our video, and we're gonna head down to West Village right now. Do you like West Village?
I do.
Awesome. We're gonna have a good time, so we'll see you guys down there. What do they do, the influencers? They do this?
Yeah, there's like a transition.
Yeah. We are here in West Village at Artistic Pizza, and the reason why we chose this place is because they have vegan pizza. And the beautiful lady behind me is a vegan. How long have you been vegan for?
So it's 13, pretty much.
Why are you vegan?
Because I care about animals.
That's a good reason. I should probably be vegan too, but I do eat animals. I got a slice of plain vegan pizza in solidarity. They do have non-vegan options here, but I'm trying to show support for her cause.
Show the vegan options.
Let's show the vegan options. Here we go, guys. Check it out. Check this out. Check it out. These are the non-vegan. Non-vegan.
Look at these options, though.
Look at this, guys. This is the vegan side.
Okay.
It looks like real pizza.
Yeah.
It actually looks pretty edible. Wow.
And he's heating it up for us.
Hell yeah. Ladies, do you think I should be vegan? Cloud, should I be a vegan? What do you guys think? But if I'm vegan, then you're a vegan too. And you guys love me too much. So, hard pass. So we're gonna try this this vegan slice for the first time, guys. Here we go. You know, it almost tastes like regular pizza, so I'm pretty impressed. Good job, Artistic Pizza. Here we go, now it's your turn. Oh, there she is. Oh, you hear that crunch? Ooh la la. That's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tastes real to me.
I just want to make sure the birthday girl's happy tonight, so we got to make sure she's fed, because that's the way to a woman's heart, they say. We are at a place called Cafe Reggio. Hope I nailed that, I don't know. And we're getting the girl an espresso martini for her birthday. Get the party started right. Is that one of your favorite drinks?
Yeah.
All right, so hope they're good here. It should be good because it's like a cafe, so I hope they make a good one here. And I'll probably get like a cafe Patron because I am on a fluid restriction, as you guys know, because of my my fucking kidney failure. So let the party begin. Even though it's her birthday, she doesn't drink because she's a good girl. So I'm being forced to drink on her behalf. God bless Trump. God bless Trump. Let's go. He just finished his shot. I don't even know if I got that on camera, but God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Here, let me get up.
Are you gonna get in this?
I'm ready. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. Now, man, woman, purpose, I can't do. Rush and push. Why? You tell me. I am far from being innocent. Way expensive to love me. What hell am I standing? And you continue to keep falling. I'm here to talk to you now, but all you do is keep smiling. Wanting, 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 wanting you.
Beautiful.
If nothing else matters, I have robbed you. I misled you. I tried wanting you, but I conned you. Too expensive. My way of living is left to leave you. Mr. Gold Digger,
Oh, remix. What did DJ Khaled say? Another one.
Nah, cause it's her birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. See, you only gonna live once a turn. I don't know how I'm gonna live track, so I gotta go. Well, you wanna hit, pause up. You wanna hit.
Hey, can I ask you guys a quick question? Okay, so so what do you guys think about the current state of America under President Biden?
You go. I don't know. Me either.
I think it's been very unstable. I think it's very like washy, I guess. It's like he has certain approval ratings. People like him, people don't like him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's just kind of all over the place.
What about you? Do you think that he's a good president? Personally, are there any things that he's done that you're like, I like him for this?
I mean, with the recent like debt forgiveness, I think that's good. I mean, there's a lot of things
with the what?
With the debt forgiveness, like the loans. I think that's good, but for a lot of other things, I feel like he's like he says one thing and then like he doesn't like go through with it.
Where do you think like the debt forgiveness is coming from? Like, whose money is that?
Definitely ours, most likely, and like government, like anything that has to do with like treasury and stuff. It's definitely coming from us too.
Yeah. Do you think that Trump did a good job when he was president?
I'm not gonna be biased, but I will say that like overall he didn't have like he had his good moments in a sense. Like he did. Like I don't know the exact policies, but I think he did have like certain good things. But overall, just was not great. I don't think. Like with yeah no.
Yeah. Anything particular that like stood out that you were like, oh, I don't like that, or I do like that with Trump?
I think with the vaccine, I think when the vaccine first started rolling out, he was like supporting the vaccine. I think he was like, yeah, like get vaccinated, and the Republicans were like, oh no, like you shouldn't do that, fuck you, whatever. But obviously, like overall, it was not it. I don't think it was it.
Okay. What do you think about that? Like, do you think that it should be mandated that someone, has to get a vaccine, or do you think it's like my body, my choice? If I don't want to inject something, I shouldn't have to.
It's an interesting question. I think at the start of the pandemic, like during peak, I was always like, get the vaccine. I think now since things are like more alleviated, I guess, I'm more like, it's optional just because of where we're at now. But I do have to credit, like, the fact that we did have vaccine mandates is where we're at right now. Like, you know, everything is open. Everybody's able to walk without masks and stuff. So I think it's both sides.
What do you think about all the people that got the vaccine though, or got like fully vaccinated, double, triple, quadruple shot? Yeah, and they still get COVID. What do you think about that?
I mean, dude, we were just talking about that because like I have friends who are vaccinated and still got COVID. Friends who aren't vaccinated had COVID, so I don't know.
Okay. And
I'm vaccinated though, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. And so in 2024, if you decide to vote and it would be down to Trump or Biden, who would you vote for?
Biden.
Really?
Yeah, I think Biden. I mean, even if Biden doesn't fully align with my political views, he's like the closest to my political views, I guess. Anybody but Trump.
Anybody but Trump. Wow. So like Hitler?
No Hitler.
But you said anybody but Trump though.
Yeah, anybody.
What about Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
Why not?
Because he's a serial killer.
But you said anybody but Trump.
Yeah, and he's a little dead. Like,
let's say someone like him.
No.
All right.
Let's be for real. Let's be for real.
You said anybody but Trump though.
I did. But I don't know. I feel like a reasonable person, like, you know.
And that would be Biden?
Jeffrey Dahmer wouldn't be running for president.
He fucking dead. He's been dead
he
for
did.
years.
Right.
But yeah.
Do you think that Biden is mentally stable? Like, do you think like he is fit mentally to run a country?
I think so, yeah.
Have you seen the?
But I don't know.
Have you seen the videos of him where he's like shaking hands that are like not even there? He's forgotten where he's at. He said that he was a Democrat running for the Senate when he was, running for president.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, but you think that's a little concerning, right?
It could be out of context, yeah.
What would be like the top, 1 or 3 issues, like abortion rights, immigration, healthcare, universal healthcare?
I mean, I think for now, just because of like what's happening in the country, I think abortion is like definitely like a hot topic, and it's always been. And I'm definitely like pro-choice, but that also falls under like, if you want to get an abortion, you can get an abortion. If you don't want to get an abortion, then you don't have to get an abortion, because like I'm not really here to dictate who gets what. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if I wanna own a slave, that's my prerogative, but you can't tell me why.
Because I feel like slavery and abortion are two different things. It's like, especially like in today's day and age, it's like they're not the same.
They are two different things, but if we look back, they're very similar. So slavery dehumanized a certain group of people, right? So therefore we can do whatever we want with them. So abortion dehumanizes life in the womb, the person growing in the womb, right? So therefore we say they're just a fetus or they're just a clump of cells. We can do whatever we want with them, right? And that's exactly what we did with slavery. We granted them by the law 3/5 of a person, African American, so we could do whatever we want with them. Do you see how that's sort of similar?
Not really, because I feel like a clump of cells can be taken with like any context. You could say like a clump of cells for you can mean one thing, for me it can mean another thing. This is where like religion comes into play. A lot of this is like religion. There's no really like moral defense for slavery. Like you can't say, well, the Bible says you can own slaves. I'm not sure if it does, 'cause I'm not religious. But if it does say that, it's like
it does not.
I don't know if it does. I've never read the Bible, but it's like you can't really. Like usually, like the defense for abortion is the Bible, versus like slavery. It's like
ownership of man.
Ownership of another human being. It doesn't make sense.
I think personally that we recognize that when a woman is pregnant, that's a human being, right? What else could it possibly be? And we begin growing at the moment of fertilization, and 96% of biologists and embryologists agree with that. And those are non-religious, Republican or Democrat, either side, because when else could we start growing, right? So if we do recognize that as a human being, shouldn't that human, just even if they're not fully developed yet, shouldn't they deserve human rights?
What about children that were raped, though? Like little girls that were raped and then impregnated, then what do they do?
Sorry, I didn't. I feel like it's kind of the same thing, though. Like if you're saying that children that are raped, like it's still the same thing when you're talking about like human rights. I don't think that that a baby that's not fully developed is fully a person yet, and that it should have human rights, because even though it is like biologically human, like it doesn't have any personality traits, it's not a person that can't talk, it can't really think for itself yet.
What about people that are mute or mentally disabled? They can't think for themselves, they can't talk. Should we be able to kill them?
Well, not if they're an actual living, breathing person outside of a womb.
Yeah. At the moment of conception, we have the gender, the hair color, the eye color, everything is determined. Just because they don't quite look like human, like you or me, they're not fully developed, doesn't mean that they're not human, right?
Right.
So for me, I see it as though this is a totally separate human being that has never existed before, will never exist again. We were all once fetuses, we were all once 2 weeks gestation, and we mattered, right? So under that circumstance, how can you justify taking a life just because they're at a very, low age of development?
Well, I'm not really justifying taking the life. I'm just saying, like, I'm pro-choice. So, like, if a person doesn't want a human being growing inside of their body, like, if they use contraceptives and, something went left, shit happens, like the condom broke or like, whatever happens, then if they took the precaution that they needed to take in order for that situation to not come into play. So if they don't want it in their body, then they shouldn't have to keep it in their body.
Do you believe that consent to sex is consent to possible consequences of sex?
Yes.
Okay, so if I go in and, I'm having...
I still believe that if you took the right precautions that you're supposed to take, that is supposed to,
I mean, it's your right.
It's your right.
Even if
That's
it's consensual, yeah, it could be like...
Where's the right of the baby, though, to live? Because in the Constitution, as far as basic right is the right to life. So where's the baby's right to live? Where's their choice?
Does a baby have a right once it's outside the womb?
Yeah, they have the right to life.
When?
Once it's outside the womb, yeah. What about when it's before, like, it's still in the womb?
Well, it's just a couple of inches of skin difference, location. I don't think that location determines your value.
I mean, I'm not sure how that particular, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I think like you said, I think once it's like outside the womb, I think that's a different story. Because like by society, it is perceived as like, okay, it's like your birthday. Like you were into the world on this day. So like, I think that's... At least personally, that's where I start.
I also don't think that just because a person had an abortion that they believe that embryo or baby didn't have value.
Okay.
But also, like, if you think about it, what if, say you, for an example, like, say you have a daughter, right? And she grows up and she turns, like, 7 years old. She very unfortunately gets raped, and then the rapist impregnates her. Now your 7-year-old daughter is pregnant. Now what?
Like that 7-year-old to think about someone else when they haven't even, been able to think about themselves yet.
So I definitely hear you out, and that's like the biggest thing that I hear when I'm talking about this is, but statistically, people that get an abortion that conceive and rape, that's like around 1% of abortions. So you're justifying the minority or the for like things that rarely even happen, right? And here it does happen, and it's important.
So those, like, just like how you're saying, like, the babies in the womb matter, that 1% also matters.
And I think that we have the capacity and we have the ability as a community and as a world to love both of them, right? We recognize that they're both human and they both need love. But a woman that's gone through traumatic experience like that, her getting an abortion, it's not going to erase what happens to her. Women that go through traumatic experience like that will always remember. And her aborting that child isn't going to erase that, right? We're not telling her that...
Birth might make it worse.
But
so could an abortion.
Also in general, like you said, like, oh, that causes more trauma on the woman. I feel like that is more of a personal matter rather than like a general statement. It could cause trauma, and if it does, then I feel like that's the woman's or whoever, if they deal with that trauma, that's mostly like, I guess, on them. Yeah. Not that I'm saying like we shouldn't worry, we shouldn't help them out, but I think it is more of like...
So I'm anti-death penalty, and are you guys anti-death penalty?
No, I support the death penalty.
Okay, so I just think it's interesting how, people will try to justify abortion for someone that's conceived in rape, but then rapists, they don't automatically get the death penalty. So why should a baby get the death penalty for their father's crime?
Well, I don't believe rapists should get the death penalty. I think other murderers of other human beings should get the penalty, especially with me personally. I had a family member who was murdered, and obviously we're not in like, what is it called? A death penalty state, whatever, or, whatever. So I don't, obviously they didn't get the chair, but I do believe that if we were in a different state, I would have wanted my cousin's killer to be, killed just because it's like you took a life in the most brutal way too. Trump has talked about this actually. Like it's like a very sensationalized piece. So I think with that, I do support the death penalty when it comes to like taking another grown adult person's life.
Yeah. But we're talking about an innocent baby that didn't ask to be here, right? Like people walking down the street, he could have been So right. So, but they also aren't asking to die. So why, as more powerful, stronger people, should we be able to be like, well, you're not wanted. You were conceived in a certain way, so I should be able to end your life.
Wait, I have a question.
That's a lot better than bringing a life into the world that you have no way of taking care of.
They could be adopted and loved.
I was adopted.
But also, there's a lot of flaws in the foster system. There's a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, sure,
Well, foster care is for reunification. So babies that are going to be adopted, they're not going into foster care.
Well, sorry, for like any like system that has to do with like displacing any sort of child with its parents, there is a flawed system. Whether it be like, yes, ideally it's like, yeah, these kids are going to have a home at the end of the day. There is a lot of flaws. We've personally have a lot of friends that have been through the foster system, through this and that, and they're still seeing the effects of it now and as grown as adults. So I think with saying like, oh, have a child and then give it up for adoption or give it to somebody who wants, that just causes even more stress on a child.
Don't you think that we should fix the system instead of ending lives of people who already exist?
I think we should we should provide women with like the right and like adequate like help. I feel like
so let's take the $500 million we give to Planned Parenthood every single year through our tax dollars and give it to helping kids through the foster care system.
Yeah, I don't agree with the Ukraine thing.
Would you agree with that though? Like taking all the money we give to Planned Parenthood and giving it to women in need and babies?
I mean, Planned Parenthood does provide help, not even just for women, just like
96% of their services are abortions.
And that's completely fine. I feel like if it's an easy way to help women, I think that's all for it. But also Planned Parenthood helps other communities, the LGBT community. Like even if you just want to walk in, you want to get like tested for something, you can just go into.
You can do that at pro-life pregnancy centers as well.
You can also do that
aren't taking our tax dollars.
I mean, listen, we have bigger things to worry about, like Ukraine. So it's like it's not really hurting anyone. Oh, I pay taxes.
Sorry. Good for you, because taxation is theft.
I don't have a stance on that.
That's a libertarian view.
No.
I mean, listen, when I pay my taxes, I get taxed crazy. So
right.
That's all I know. That sounds like a.
So you're like anti-tax?
What about that?
Don't you think you should?
I think taxes that are being placed. I mean, taxes. Every single modern country has taxes for a reason. And what the issue, I don't even think is so much the taxes itself. I think it's how much we're being taxed and where the taxes are going. So if I'm just making something out. If 50% of my paycheck goes to the government in taxes, why are we using it on stuff that isn't important, right? Why is it going towards Ukraine?
Like sending billions of dollars to Ukraine to buy guns.
All of these things. It's like,
then we can't have guns. They don't want us to have guns, but they give you guns to Ukraine. How does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying. I don't really believe in supporting like other countries, like Ukraine at least. I feel like they should have dealt with that.
That's a very right-wing view there.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I personally don't understand why we're in Ukraine. Like,
I don't either.
That's their fight to battle. I mean, even like just like across the board, the U.S. has a history of like intervening with a lot of, like, I'm from Honduras. Honduras is a shithole right now because of the intervention of Honduras, like all of these other countries. So I feel like if maybe we minded our business, a lot of countries wouldn't be where they are right now. That's just what
you think that America should put America first, right?
Yes.
I agree. Wonderful. I think you might be a little conservative there.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
He just called Honduras a shithole. Isn't that what Trump got in trouble for?
First of all, I'm from Honduras, so I think I have every prerogative to say if it's a shithole.
Period.
Right?
So all I'm saying is when Trump said that about shithole countries, he got a lot of stuff.
That's not his place.
That's not his place.
He's a white man.
He's a white man.
But he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
I mean, again, I think it does have to do with intention. Like, I think him as a public figure, especially as a white public figure.
What's wrong with him being white?
Have you been to Honduras? It's not a majority white country. I feel like when you talk down on like that, especially that you as a president, maybe not him directly, because this is way before his presidency, like Honduras and like the coup and everything like that. You are basically like leading the U.S. government. You're kind of like the figure of the U.S. government. So for you to be like, yeah, this country's a shithole. Why? Because of our intervention, because of what we did, sending all these like weapons and drugs, all of these things, we did all of that. So that's just why I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's great talking to you guys. Have a great night.
What was your channel?
Oh, yeah. So I'm Savannah Craven. You can look me up on anything. Yeah.
And I'm Adam Francisco.
Adam Francisco.